This is one of the world's most mysterious and unique countries. It is one of the few countries globally that still maintains a closed-door policy. It's also Asia's only permanently neutral nation. Foreigners are unwelcome here. It's one of the highest countries in the world in terms of average elevation. Ordinary citizens cannot leave. Tourists are also prohibited from entering. Its isolation is astonishing. Even if you manage to enter, you must install a GPS tracker in your vehicle. Your journey will be tracked constantly. You must follow a designated route. Deviation is forbidden. Here, water, electricity, and natural gas are free. Gasoline costs approximately 7 cents per liter. A full tank costs about $1.40. And residents receive 120 liters of free gasoline monthly. The capital city is constructed from white marble. Many monuments and sculptures are crafted from gold. Where 18K gold is appropriate, only 18K gold is used. The country boasts some of the world's finest Akhal-Tech horses. A single horse can fetch tens of millions of dollars. Furthermore, men here cannot have beards. Men cannot grow long hair or wear makeup. Opera is banned. Ballet and other forms of entertainment are also prohibited. Internet cafes and cinemas are closed. Video games are also banned. Oddly enough, because the president was bitten by a dog as a child, he banned pet cats and dogs. The country's population is just over 7 million. Nearly 80% of its arable land is desert. Beneath the desert, however, lies a vast treasure. This is Turkmenistan, located in the Asian interior. Turkmenistan, a country with a natural gas fire, known as the door to hell, that has burned for 50 years and shows no sign of stopping. So, Turkmenistan, what is this country like? Hello everyone, welcome to today's Defay Global Land. I am Defay. Today I will take you all together to explore this mysterious Central Asian nation, Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan borders Iran to the south, Afghanistan to the southeast, Kazakhstan to the northwest, and Uzbekistan to the northeast. It is bordered by the Caspian Sea to the west. It is a landlocked Central Asian nation. Its land area is 491,200 square kilometers, about the size of China's Sichuan province. Compared to Sichuan province's roughly 90 million people, Turkmenistan has a population of only 7.05 million. Most of the country consists of lowland plains, mostly below 200 meters above sea level. 80% of the land is dominated by the Karakum Desert, Central Asia's largest desert. The Karakum Desert. Southern Turkmenistan between Iran and Afghanistan has a series of mountain ranges forming a natural border. The border with Uzbekistan to the northeast is partly divided by the Amu Darya River. The Caspian Sea coastline to the west is approximately 1,768 kilometers long. Southeastern Turkmenistan has one of the world's largest irrigation and navigable canals, the Karakum Canal. It is approximately 1,400 kilometers long, irrigating about 300,000 hectares, making Turkmenistan a stable producer of long staple cotton. Turkmenistan is a multi-ethnic nation with over 120 ethnic groups. A diverse nation. The Turkmen constitute the majority of the population. They account for 94.7% of the national population. Russian is the official language. Its capital city is Ashgabat. It's a world-renowned city of unique white marble. Its buildings are constructed of pure white marble, creating a stunning cityscape, visible everywhere. The flag of Turkmenistan is among the world's most intricate. Beyond the green crescent moon and stars common to Arab nations, it features a prominent carpet design. Throughout its history, Turkmenistan has endured numerous foreign invasions and periods of foreign rule, including those by the Persians, Macedonians, Seljuks, Arabs, and Mongols. It wasn't until the 15th century that the Turkmen people coalesced. In the late 1860s and mid-1880s, parts of its territory were annexed by Russia. On October 27, 1924, the Turkmen Soviet Socialist Republic was formed, becoming a constituent republic of the Soviet Union. It declared its independence on October 27, 1991, adopting the name Turkmenistan. On December 12, 1995, the UN General Assembly passed a resolution granting Turkmenistan permanent neutral status. Turkmenistan lies in the heart of Asia, possessing a typical continental climate. It is among the world's most arid regions, with 4 distinct seasons, scorching summers and relatively mild winters. Summer temperatures can soar above 50 degrees Celsius. However, it boasts abundant natural gas reserves, estimated at about 19.5 trillion cubic meters, placing it fourth globally. The oil and gas sector is the cornerstone of its economy. Its agricultural output centers on cotton and wheat cultivation. Livestock farming is also significant, with one notable breed being a Haltique horse, called the Celestial Horse and the Great Kite Horse. The legendary warhorse of historical texts originates from the Haltique. This breed comes from Turkmenistan's Kapet Dag Mountains and the Ahal Oasis between the Karakum Desert. It's been bred for over 3,000 years. One of the world's oldest horse breeds, the Haltique has short hair and thin skin. Its blood vessels are visible when running, giving the appearance of bleeding. This is why it's called the legendary warhorse. These horses are known for their majestic, powerful build, strength, speed, and endurance. They have fiery temperaments, but are docile once trained. They can even survive on a single drink of water a day, even in 50 degrees Celsius heat. This makes them ideal for long journeys. One horse famously covered 4,300 kilometers in 84 days. These legendary warhorses are exceptionally rare. Only about 3,000 exist worldwide. A single Haltique can fetch tens of millions of US dollars. Turkmenistan's love for the Haltique is evident in their national emblem. An Haltique takes center stage. The door to hell is located in Turkmenistan, near the southern town of Darvaza. In 1971, a Soviet geological team discovered a large natural gas deposit. When drilling equipment collapsed, a crater nearly 100 meters in diameter formed. Fearing poisonous gases, the team set the gas on fire. Over 50 years later, the fire continues to burn. It has never been extinguished. So, Turkmenistan, why did it choose isolation? This stems from its first president, Saparmurat Niyazov's rule. He cultivated a cult of personality around himself, imposing hhis personality on the nation. He had 14,000 statues of himself erected throughout the country. The most famous is a $12 million, 75-meter-tall statue in Ashgabat, the capital, a full-body depiction that constantly rotates to face the sun. He declared himself Turkmenbashi, leader of all Turkmen, even naming a city after himself. Niyazov was orphaned as a child and raised in an orphanage. There, he was bitten by a dog, leading to a nationwide ban on cats and dogs. Niyazov excelled academically, graduating from the Leningrad Polytechnic Institute with a doctorate in political science and economics. Afterward, he worked at the Ashgabat power plant as an energy and power engineer. At 30, he entered politics, quickly rising through the ranks. By 50, he was Turkmenistan's president. He led the country to independence on October 27, 1991, remaining president until his death. Niyazov was conservative, unwilling to see Turkmenistan become a pawn in great power politics. Thus, under his leadership, Turkmenistan adopted a policy of isolation. Despite diplomatic ties with over 150 countries, its borders remained closed. Foreigners needed visas, but approval was extremely rare. The average visa approval rate exceeds 80%. It's known globally as a country with extremely difficult visa acquisition. He processed almost all tourist and journalist entry applications. Meanwhile, strict restrictions were placed on citizens leaving the country. Under Niyazov's leadership, Turkmenistan enjoyed general stability. He leveraged the nation's abundant oil and gas reserves. Investment increased in oil refineries and chemical processing facilities, culminating in numerous oil and gas pipeline projects. Beyond oil and gas, cotton formed the backbone of Turkmenistan's economy. Niyazov fostered the textile industry, transforming Turkmenistan from a raw cotton producer into a cotton processor and exporter. Concerning social welfare, in addition to free education, healthcare, low-income assistance, food, housing, and transportation subsidies were provided. Furthermore, a decree was issued providing Turkmen citizens with free water, gas, and electricity. Niyazov was a smoker, but after undergoing heart surgery in 1997, he quit and subsequently banned smoking nationwide. He also prohibited opera, ballet, and circus performances. Additionally, his philosophical work, The Book of the Soul, became mandatory reading for students and civil servants. It was also required reading for various professional licensing examinations. Turkmenistan quietly pursued a simple existence, a nation content with unassuming prosperity. Despite its considerable oil and gas wealth, the country remained relatively underdeveloped, with a per capita GDP of approximately $7,000. Boldly opening up, exporting these resources could make Turkmenistan a prosperous nation. Okay, that's it for today's video. I'm Defay. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe.